So, according to Stats SA, one of the leaders who represents Stats SA was speaking. He's a public speaker, he's a public representative who speaks and shares stats on different things. But today is the stats of unemployment. The unemployment rate allegedly has decreased. Didn't decrease with many percentages, it just decreased with less than 2%. So, according to this man, he's saying it has decreased, and I believe him when he said, yeah, the unemployment rate has decreased, but it didn't decrease this whole year. It just decreased now on this quarter, this festive season. And I will explain to you after you listen to him as to why I agree with him when he says it has decreased. But I will give you an opportunity right now to listen to him and listen to him to understand, because this is very crucial.
South Africa's unemployment rate has dropped by 1.4 percentage points after 32.1% is now being reported in the third quarter of the year. 289,000 jobs were added in the quarter. However, while this offers a glimmer of hope, there are concerns about the number of people without work for 12 months or more and the impact that it has on their mental and emotional well-being. Business reporter Ntokozo Khumalo has those details.
Millions South Africans of working age were jobless in the third quarter of the year. 7 out of 10 of them have been without work for 12 months or more.
Our unemployment rate has been increasing. But then when we unpack now, we do see that out of the 8 million, 6.1 million are in long-term unemployment, relatively higher than where we were on full unemployment of 5.2 million a decade ago.
34-year-old Nathi Khatebe is one of them, having found his first job at the age of 18, earning 1,800 rand a week. He was able to spoil himself and his mother while studying jewelry design. However, as he grew in his career, it became harder to keep a job for longer than a year, affecting his emotional and mental health.
When you're having family gatherings, when there are contributions that need to be made, you feel ashamed, you feel like belittled, and you can't really participate in terms of contributing towards what's needed.
Khatebe, now a father, says unemployment had an impact on his emotional and mental well-being, as he needs the money not only to take care of himself, but his family as well. He began using his talent and skills to start a business in 2016 after another long period of unemployment. Making bespoke jewelry is his talent, and it has taken him to countries such as Russia, where he has grown his network of opportunities.
I told myself I couldn't sit down and do nothing. So I have a skill, I have a passion of art. And I did get an opportunity to study jewelry. So for me, it was a wake-up call to say, okay, since in the meantime I don't find job, I might as well do something with my hands.
Khatebe soon realized that other young unemployed men were experiencing the same challenges he had experienced when out of work, and decided to start mentoring them and counseling them through their challenges. One mentee, Luzugo Jacobs, completed matric in 2017 and says it has been an uphill battle to find employment before he decided to create his own opportunity instead of relying on short-term work to sustain him.
I would cry about the fact that my business doesn't make money and I am doing money for another business, so that it killed my mentality.
When he saw the unemployment rate climbing while sitting jobless, it forced him to commit to make his business work. He has since addressed several celebrities in the country.
Consistency is the key.
One psychologist says there are ways for South Africans to protect their emotional and mental well-being from the exhausting search for work opportunities at a time when the number of discouraged work seekers has increased, including building on their social capital as Radebe and Jacobs have done.
How you just listen, right? So before the video, I'm sure you remember I said I will tell you why I agree with him. This quarter of the year, this festive season, each and every year, there is high demand on products, there's high demand of workers, there's high demand of labor from retail. Retail, if you go to any mall now, one thing you must observe, and not just any mall, even if you go to a shopping center or you just go to ShopRite or wherever, you must realize something, that there's an increase of staff in those places, in those workplaces. Go to Sports Scene, go wherever, Archive, go to Mr. Price, you'll notice an increase of staff, you'll notice an increase of labor. Because we are heading to December, there's Black Friday, they need more people to work the ground, because people are going to be paid bonuses, people are going to be spending the most money because it's December, people are going to be doing the most shopping. November, December is the biggest season where people spend the most money in South Africa. That's why in this season, more people are employed, more staff is employed. But it's not for long. The unemployment rate is still going to increase when it comes the beginning of 2025, because these contracts are just 2 months contract, if not 3 months. Most of them, by the end of December, they won't have these jobs, because let me tell you something, they are not the main character. They are hired as extras just for 2 months. After 2 months, they are back to being unemployed. You don't believe me? Go ask for yourself. Go to Sports Scene and ask, why is there so many extras now? They will tell you it's a festive season. Ask these extras, when is your contract ending? They will tell you, no, we're just working, it's a 2 month contract. So that's the reason why I'm saying I believe, yeah, it is true that the unemployment rate might have decreased because there is more people being hired now, but it's gonna increase again in the beginning of 2025. And if you don't believe me, I don't know what else to believe, what else to tell you. You'll just have to notice for yourself. Watch the stats again in 2025 January, how increasing they will be. They will increase, and they will increase more, because by then even some of the teachers will be let go. In 2025 many people are going to lose their jobs, but we're going to speak about that on another video. This one I just wanted to explain to you why on this season, this festive season, the unemployment rate has decreased. Why are many people getting jobs? I just wanted to explain that so you can understand, so you're not misled to think that this is going to be a long-term thing. This is not going to be a long-term thing. It's just going to be 2 months. Some are even going to last, if they're fortunate, until the end of January, 3 months. After that, their contracts are done. They're back to being unemployed. You don't believe me? Go do your own research in real life for yourself. You'll see this young man is speaking the fact. But it is what it is. Thank you very much.